All right, so continuing on. Here's some of the original plans. So these are done by Walt himself. So these are drawn by Walt himself. Okay? So these are his sketches by his own hand. And these were put up by Disney. Disney even put these out here. So let's zoom in here, right? So look at this. Park. You see park? Camp plus motels. Convention facilities. Right? This is the city. Here's the city. The golf courses. This is the industrial showcase. And then right down here, you have airport plus motels, tourist trailer, swamp ride. He wanted to have a ride through the swamp. Flight pattern. So showing the flight pattern to go into the airport, right? And there's still swamps, that swamp ride over here. And then this road, this is I-4, and this can lead into Orlando. So, you know, so that is where that's at. So let me ask you guys, do we see any of that? Do we see any of that? Does any of that exist? So what on this map exists? You know what exists? The theme park, the Magic Kingdom. That's the only thing on this original one that looks like it exists. It does look like a flower because it's a radial design. Amateur Iconoclast says, does Walt Disney planning on being an IRL hanging Scorpio? Hey, maybe close. Who knows? Who knows? He really loves city planning, and I can respect that. Look, I have actually 3 degrees. So my first degree, it's when I thought I was going to be a pastor. I thought I was going to go in a seminary. And then my second degree is in public administration. I studied running cities. So actually, this is fascinating to me. I love urban planning. I love the idea of making a city that is efficient and effective, especially effective and efficient, cost efficient. That is actually interesting to me. And also that can make money for business, right? Because a city should not function just to be pretty or idealistic, but should have function, real function for people. And I'm interested in that. Now, would it have played out exactly like planned? Probably not. There would have been probably some issues, but he had a vision, right? And let's go down here. So he envisioned this as a radial city. So in the middle here, you see the monorail station. Do you see that, guys? Let me zoom. That's a real deep zoom here. But see the monorail station? So it was going to be kind of a hub and spoke with the monorail station. And that was going to have various branches leading out. Trucks would have a special path through the center. Private cars, you see, are on the outer ring, right? And there would be people movers. That middle ring, it's kind of hard to see, but there would be people movers there that would take people out. So it would be a combination of people movers and monorails. Remember, guys, this is the 1960s. This was cutting edge for the 1960s. Where do we see a monorail in Disney? They promised a monorail serving the public, serving real people. The only thing that monorail does is serve a private corporation, and it goes from private property to private property, from Magic Kingdom to Epcot. It is not on public land. It is not free to use for the public. That monorail was intended to be public, not private. It is not a public monorail. It does not run to public facilities, to bus stations, anywhere else. It is entirely Disney-centric. And then you can see here a little bit more of the planning of people movers, right? So, and here's a description. You can see a drawing of the monorail on the top and the people movers on the bottom. So this is the original vision, guys. This is what it was supposed to be, right? It was supposed to be, and here's another depiction here. You can see Magic Kingdom, the theme park. And honestly, look, in the upper left, you see where it says theme park? It actually did play out sort of like that. right? So you see there's supposed to be these theme resorts around the theme park over here, right? It's sort of played out like that. And then a golf course at Epcot, that's the city, right? Look at that. Look at how massive that is. That city would be bigger than any of the parks combined. And all those little dots that are in there, those are supposed to be homes. Those are supposed to be real people living there. And then look, the industrial park, the industrial showcase, which shows off industry, wilderness camping, and then the entrance. Look at this. Motels, trailer park. A registration center, a camping area where you can truly camp. And then the airport. Okay, so earlier, remember how somebody said that the airport was on the left side? See this road in the middle? This road right here? This is I-4, right? So in the original drawing, the airport was on the left side, but where the airport is in this one, which is updated, this is actually where Celebration is today. So the airport in this depiction is on where Celebration is today, which, by the way, is Swampland. First time I'm gonna blow my nose this time. All right. So this is where Celebration was, or is rather. Now, mind you, at this time, that area was owned by RCID. It was within the boundary of RCID in the 1960s. However, it was removed. And we're going to show you that. I am going to show you how it was removed. Don't worry. Okay? Do not worry.